welcome, I am Zombie Kitty and welcome to another reaction video. So, this came out a while ago, but this came up on my YouTube homepage recommendation section. This is called Circuit. So this is a short film by Chris Film. But this is the 2024 director's cut. It does say in the description that the longer version is somewhere on Vimeo. But we're going to be watching the shortened down or changed version. We're going to be watching the director's cut. From what I can tell, I think this is like a sci-fi time loop film. But I just thought, after we reacted to the Centrifuge Brain Project, I thought this would be an interesting one to look at as well. Also, just quickly as well, I do apologise about the last video. I have no idea what happened, but my microphone just went a bit doolally. So I do really apologise about the audio in the last video. I tried to clear it up as best as I could. I also didn't want to refilm it because it was a blind reaction. I hadn't seen the finale of Murder Drones before. So I didn't want to re-record it because it was I already know what happens. My hands were kind of tied. So I do apologise for that. I was not very happy with how the audio came out, but also knew there wasn't really anything I could do about it. But yeah, let's go. The fan's just woken up. I don't think there's any talking in this. I'm not entirely sure. Crash Film presents Circuit. Cool. I didn't see any subtitles, so the complete path of an electric current, an act of moving around. One beginning and ending at the same time, a circular journey. The person making such a journey. So yeah, you're just going to go round and round. A film by Robert Gwischtek. I think that's how you pronounce his name anyway. Okay. Sven O. Rennick. Oh! This is very Portal, isn't it? Yeah? Because you can do stuff like this in Portal. Yeah, there was no captions or anything, so I assume... Oh, that's so clever though. Yeah, so I assume there's no talking. Okay. Nope. It's still the same. Oh, I love in the other door you can see his hand. There you go. You can still see him typing in the keypad and the numbers on the other side. That's so cool. So now what? Okay. Yeah, you just... I was gonna say, you're hoping for something different if you move in a different way.
Hey.
Some of the sounds are different than what you'd expect them to be as well. I don't know if that's deliberate or not though. Yeah, I mean, but at this point, what can you do? It's definitely like Portal. That's what I sometimes do with Portal. So you put it on the ceiling and the floor and just go through. What were you doing there? I thought I was going to hit him in the head. That sound stopped earlier than it was supposed to. Oh. Have you broken it? Well then. Well done. You shouldn't be careless around this kind of stuff. Around like time travel and time loops and stuff, you shouldn't be careless. Oh. You changed something. I think it was the wiring you were doing, you changed something. Whoa. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh. Yeah.
No! No!
Oh, I thought it was making progress there.
Fuck!
That can't be comfortable. Whoa. That's such a cool image. Also, he looked tiny then, that was weird. He looked so small in that shot. Has the door opened a little bit? I mean, here's the thing. I feel like, yeah, you'd go a bit mad after a while, but at first, I don't know. Yeah, wouldn't it be quite nice? There's no noise, there's no talking. Yeah, like... I mean, after a while, you probably would go mad. Ah! What did you do? Did you just rewind something? You did.
What?
Oh! Oh no! You rewound it.
No.
So that one there is the mechanic from the beginning of the film. Because he's rewound the film and now they're back at the start. Yeah, this would be really weird. Of course, the one on the right is still how he was at the beginning. So he's just still, oh god, going through a bit of a crisis. Whereas the one on the left has already kind of figured some things out, but not really how to get out. He's already had experiences. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is that? Is that mince? Oh, it's not mince. The juice? I like the weird soundtrack as well. Oh, are you connecting them up? Yeah, you need to time it right. So, oh, whoa, we're back here again. Oh! Did he die? Whoa. Wait, he hasn't gone through the other side of the door though. Oh no, you haven't died. So what happened? Like, where's he gone off to? What? Leave the circuit. What? Okay. Oh. So Robert did most of the... Like, he was in the film and... Yeah, he directed it and stuff as well. Did it say he did, like, script supervision as well or something? Yeah, that was really interesting. So, yeah, I started thinking... As I was watching it, I was like... Yes, you would go crazy after a while of just being in the same room despite there being two doors. But I feel like at first or at some point, like, you'd go through... I don't know if it's like the stages of grief, but you'll definitely go through a period of like, oh my god, this can't be happening. To then, I don't know, kind of a zen moment. And even the electrician at one point, and the mechanic at one point did just sit down and just close his eyes and sort of have a zen moment. I was like, yeah, I guess you got to see a positive to this somewhere. Like, yes, at some point you got to find a way out, but at one point I'm sure you're going to be okay with the fact that there's no people, there's no noise, you know, there's no noise pollution or anything, there's no stresses of day-to-day life. Like, there's just you in this one room and complete silence. And I feel like for a little bit that might be quite relaxing and peaceful. But yes, at the same time, we're humans, we are very social creatures who need noise, who need interactions. So yes, we would go a bit crazy after a while. Yeah, that was really interesting, and I really like that it was just that one room. They made really good use of a very simple concept, a very simple way of filmmaking. Like, it was all one shot, it was all one room, but it was very, very well done. It was very well executed. And yeah, there were parts where I didn't expect it to go. Like, he opened the door and just a bunch of people with a stretcher just came running through. Like, I think he thought he'd made progress at that point. Like, okay, I'm getting somewhere, this is different. And then when he rewound the film, essentially, that's what he'd done. He'd rewound the film and gone back to the beginning of the film, but he was still him with all of his stuff he's already experienced. And then the version of himself from the beginning of the film came through. And of course he's going to be panicked and thinking, oh my god, what the hell's happening? But it was really, really cool. The green screening as well with both of them there. And I guess if they're far apart enough, it could be, I reckon it'll be quite simple to do. Like, I've done stuff like that on my channel. But it was really, that's not to say it wasn't well done. It was really well done as well and looked really cool and really obscure. And yeah, definitely when he was running, just running and screaming as he was going in between the doors, I was like, I've done that in Portal. This is very, yeah, Portal-esque, but also I think Stanley Parable. Like, the weirdness and the absurdity of the Stanley Parable. You kind of just, it's a very matter-of-factly. And a kind of, you know, take it or leave it kind of thing. Like, this is happening, accept it or just ignore it. So, and I feel like this is the same way, and this was done in the same way. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. It was very, very, very simple concept, one location, one camera shot, but it was very, very well done. And I also like these type of films as well. Like, I love one location films. They're not always done correctly, but I do still like them, just to see, okay, how are you going to make good use of this? And I think Circuit did really, really well with that. So I'm trying to figure out what the ending meant, because the ending happened where the electrician, the older electrician who we've already been with, he tampered with a wire. He got his two parts of his trousers connected himself up to make an electric circuit and electrocuted himself. Now, I thought he had died, which is how I thought, okay, well, that new one had to die for the old one to escape, because once or before he woke up, like you could see on the doorways and the little gaps in the doorways, things had changed, and the new one from the beginning of the film who came in just got out, and that was it, and he was gone. So things clearly changed, and I think what changed is the old one who we've been with the most. I think he did die, and then he was able to come back, or he nearly died. Like, he was near death, and that was the reset for this whole thing. I think that's what happened. I don't really understand the pathway that he took, though, on the left, because it looked as if you look in the gap in the door on the left, it looks like the room was sort of very quickly rising up. You could see things sort of falling down, sort of very similar to like a Looney Tunes cartoon, you know, where the characters are like falling from a long distance, and you can see the background like moving upwards very fast as they get closer to the ground. But this was the opposite. So I don't really know what that meant, but I know that he escaped, and I think death or a near death had to be the reset and had to be the way to get out of this cycle. Either that, or it mentioned at the start with those little notes at the start, the circuit could also mean an electric current, or part of an electric current. So I think just the act of him being able to create an electric current maybe is also what reset things. So it was either that or what I've just said. Those are my theories anyway, but I'm interested to know what you guys think of this and what you guys think the ending meant. But this was Circuit, so this is by Kreis Film. I apologise if I'm mispronouncing that, but I will put the link to the short film in the description below. But yeah, I'm really glad I watched this. It's really cool to watch all these very unique short films on YouTube. And it's called this is a platform you can do this on, you can release these on. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!